So today we are going to read the Murli dated on 18/01/1977. So today is 18th January for us. So we'll have a remembrance of Avyakta Bapdada, our Brahma Baba, beloved father. So let's begin reading the Murli. Are all of you stable in the form of an embodiment of remembrance? That is an embodiment of power. I was asking, are all of you stable in the form of an embodiment of remembrance? Because we know it's 18th of January, so everybody will be in that, deep remembrance of Baba, because it's a special day for the whole family, divine family. Today is the day for being an embodiment of remembrance in a special way. To be merged in Baptada's love means to become equal to the Father. To be merged in Baptada's love means to be equal to the Father. The sign of love is equality. So throughout today, did you experience yourself to be an embodiment of remembrance who's equal to the Father? Did you experience the response of Baptada's love in the form of the blessing of being equal to the Father? All questions Baba is asking. Did you experience the response of Baptada's love in the form of the blessing of being equal to the Father? And then Baba asking, today is the special day for giving you an experience of the stage of being equal to the Father very easily and in a very short time. Just as out of all the ages, the confluence age is said to be the age for easily attaining all attainments. In the same way, this one day out of the confluence ages fixed in the drama for the Brahmins, especially to be given the special blessing of all powers and of experiencing the stage of being equal to the Father. This is the day that we, every Brahmin will put effort to become equal to the Father, and we get, multi-million support from Bap Dada. And as we all know, the vibration on 18th of January is different, very powerful. And every, the effort that we put on this day, we get 100-fold in return. Knowing the special importance of the special day, did you celebrate it with that greatness? Baba is asking, did you celebrate with that, greatness, having that awareness? At Amrit Vela, Bapdada opened the lottery of the golden chance of special experience. Did you experience having the right to such a lottery? While full of love, in the stage of yoga and filled with all powers, did you remain beyond all the different types of attraction of matter and Maya? Today, Bapdada saw the result of the efforts of the children. Did you know what Bapdada saw in the result? Bapdadas were the result of the efforts of the children. So Bapa is going to probably share us the result. Let's see. Bapdada saw many children in the form of the crown on his head, and he also saw some children as the garland around his neck. He also saw some children as the decoration of the arms. Now, each of you can ask yourself, where is my place? Some said, wherever Baba places me. Okay, so head and some children around his neck. Okay, and some children said, wherever Baba places, Baba places. Baba can place you anywhere, but you are the one who has to sit there. Baba's order is Baba's order is a huge one. Do you know that in which group would the foreigners, that is those who belong to the original land, be? If all the foreigners are part of the crown, then where would those who belong to the original land go? There can only be a few in the crown. The majority are the garland around the neck or the decoration of arms. Okay. So there will be very few, in the crown. Majority are the garland around the neck and the arms. Okay. To be to be one with crown means to be a sparkling jewel in Baptada's crown. Such souls are especially worshipped, and a sign of them is that they are constantly observed in the Father and equal to Him. Constantly observed in the Father and equal to Him. The Father would always naturally be revealed through their every word, deed. The Father is always naturally revealed through their every word and deed. Seeing their features and their character, the word that would emerge from everyone's lips are that it is a wonder how Baba has made them so worthy. On seeing their virtues, others will constantly sing praise of the Father. Their vision will change the attitude of the vision. Their vision will change and the attitudes of others. Souls with such a stage are remembered as the crown on the head. Okay, so their attitude, others' attitude will change when they see these souls, crown quality souls, and they are constantly praised of the Father. Okay, let's continue. The decoration of the neck means the second number. Those who are constantly engaged in the effort of revealing the Father through the sound from their throat, that is, from their mouth, they constantly keep Baptida in front of them, but are not observed in him. They constantly sing Baptida's praise, but they themselves don't constantly remain as an embodiment of virtues. They have an elevated good wishes to make others equal, but they are not able to face all the different types of attack from Maya. They have the desire, okay, but they are unable to. They are not that embodiment of virtues. They don't have that, and they are not able to face all different types. Attack from Maya. Souls with such a stage are the decoration of the neck. These are the souls that are the decoration of neck. You must easily have understood about the third quality. The symbol of arms means cooperation. It is of those who cooperate in the Father's tasks in any way, whether through their thoughts, words, deeds, body, mind, or wealth. However, they are not constantly yogi. They are not constantly yogi, but they give very good cooperation through their thoughts, words, body, mind, and wealth. There are many such children. Together with the revised course, Bapdada has also given the realization course. So what else remain now? What is still lacking? Have you become the conquerors of attachment and embodiment of remembrance? Or do you still have to become that? Are you still waiting for the final distraction? You are not still waiting, are you? To wait for distraction means to be aware of the date of the death. So, are you invoking your death? To wait for the distraction means to be aware of the date of your death, Baba says. You're, you are having so many thoughts about why destruction has not taken place. When will it happen? How will it happen? Do you find the confluence is beautiful or the golden is beautiful? Baba is asking. Do you find the confluence is beautiful or the golden is beautiful? So why are you afraid that destruction has still not taken place? If you yourself are satisfied with the answer to this question, you can also satisfy others. So first is we need to be satisfied with the answer to this question. Then you can also satisfy others. If you yourself have a question about this, then others too will definitely question you about it. Therefore, don't be afraid. When others ask you why destruction has not yet taken place, just tell them because of you, right? Destruction has not taken place. So just tell them because of you, the destruction has not taken place. Together with the Father, all of us are world benefactors. In bringing benefit to the world, we still have to bring benefit to souls like ourselves. Therefore, we still have a chance. What happens generally is that when someone asks you this question, you yourself become confused with the why, what, etc. Okay, when somebody asks these sort of a question, right? So we ourselves and the children become confused. They have these sort of a question emerging within them. Why, what, etc. You think, yes, this is what we have been told. This is what has been written, and it should have happened. This is why you are not able to satisfy others. With that intoxication, tell them that there is benefit immersed in these words spoken by the benefactor Father. There is benefit immersed in these words spoken by the benefactor Father. We know about it, and you will also know about it as you progress further. Don't be afraid. Don't move away from them and think, what can we say? Don't move away from them and think, what can we say? How can we answer them? So don't get confused there. Don't go in that question, a confused mode where a lot of questions are flooded. Out of fear, don't move away from the people to whom you told us. Okay. What will they do? If they create any wrong, if they create any wrong propaganda, then those wrong words will put many other right, and it will become a means for revelation. Propaganda, then those wrong words, right, will put many others right, and it will become a means for revelation. Since the children themselves keep asking this question, what is the big deal of people also ask this question? You think, should I do this or not? Hmm, Should I do this or not? How can I make my household function? How can I satisfy all my relations? Should I get my children married or not? Should I build a home or not? In fact, these questions have no connection with the date of destruction. If you have land and you have the thought of building on it, it means you have the thought of using it for yourself. If you want to use it for godly service, then there is no question of whether you build a building or just use the land. However, if there is a need and you build it according to the destruction you receive, then that will not go to waste but will be accumulated. So there is no need to be afraid because of destruction, because to continue to move along according to Srimad means to have everything insured. Hmm, Lovely line. Because, right, Baba says to continue to move along according to Srimad means to have everything insured. You would definitely receive the fruit of that. Now, the question of getting married or getting someone married remains. You have already been given a direction for this. As far as possible, save yourself and other souls who to whatever extent you can. What if destruction doesn't take place? Is it that you were remaining pure because of destruction? Purity is the original religion of Brahmins. The thought of purity is the aim and qualification of Brahmin life. Those who those who those whose real aim is purity have no connection with the date of destruction. Hmm? Those whose real aim is purity have no connection with the date of destruction. Babasji. This is just an excuse to hide your own weakness. Brahmins know how to make many excuses. Acha. Now the question of getting someone else married remains. For that, save others as much as you can. Don't blame weak. Don't become weak yourself and encourage the other person. Hmm? Don't become weak yourself and encourage the other person. Don't even have the thought in your mind that this has to be done. What happened to those who were not able to be saved even 10 years ago? As a detached observer, Baba tried to save them with thoughts and words. In the same way, remain just as determined even now. But what can you do if someone wants to fall anyway? Because of distraction, don't allow yourself to come into upheaval. Hmm? Your upheaval would create upheaval for those who are not following the path of knowledge. Your upheaval would create upheaval for those who are not following the path of knowledge. You should remain unshakable. Speak with that sparkle of intoxication and without fear. And those people will then become quiet by themselves and will not be able to say anything. Have faith in the intellect and don't become one who has an intellect full of doubts, even in the form of thoughts. The royal form of doubters, it should have happened like this. I don't know why Baba had said this. Bab Dada should have told us Bab Dada should have told us in advance. So how can we go in front of them? this royal form of doubt will become instrumental to create drums in the intellect of the people of the world. Yes, Baba did say it and will will say it even now. Maintain this faith and intoxication, and those people will come and bow down to you and say, it is the greatness of your faith. Do you understand? It is the greatness of your faith. Do you understand? Don't be afraid. Are you afraid to go to jail? Are you afraid to go to jail? You are not afraid, but you become distressed. You don't have the power to face. Just as, just say that there was benefit in whatever Baba said, and that there is benefit in even now. We are saying the same thing even now. If you tell them with godly intoxication and in an entertaining way, they will then laugh. However, first of all, you have to become strong. Do you understand? Everyone's thoughts reached Baba today. Everyone was waiting to hear what Baba would say on the 18th. Now, did you hear? Bab Dada is with you. No one can do anything. No one can say anything. The kittens were safe even in the burning furnace. And so, this is nothing. No one can even harm a single hair. You don't have ordinary company. You have the company of the Almighty Authority. Therefore, an intellect that has faith is victorious. There is no need to tell them the date. The date of the final destruction can be never fixed. The date of the final destruction can never be fixed. If the date were to be fixed, all the seeds would then also be fixed. If the date were to be fixed, all the seeds would then also be fixed. Then there would be a long line of those who pass with honors. Therefore, be free from the thought of the date. When everyone becomes carefree, right? When everyone becomes carefree, the date will automatically be known. When everyone becomes free from this thought, that that will be the date of destruction. When everyone becomes free from this thought, right? That will be the date of destruction. Acha? To such stable, unshakable, and immobile souls who remain unshakable in their elevated stage in every situation, to the souls who are the pillars of all virtues and all powers, Baptada's love, remembrance, and namaste. And from us children also, to the most beloved Baptada, love, remembrance, and namaste. Om Shanti. Now we can take a minute silence and then can share our journey. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Feel free to unmute and share your reflection about any point.
Om Shanti, Vijit Bhaji, very wonderful Murli, and of course, every 18th January Murli is a special Murli, which gives us the special importance. It revises us. We revisit the significance in our memories, in our consciousness. And in today's Murli too, Baba has brought out the intoxication of the importance of 18th January. This number 18 is a Gita's last chapter where we are Nashto Moha. The stage of the soul is Nashto Moha and Smriti Labdha, where we are free from all the bondages of the attachments with the body and the bodily relations or the Lokik world, and we go beyond and we go to the alaukic stage. So that always signifies is associated with this number 18. And similar feeling came when you were reading this Murli, 18 January. And Baba is telling us not to be date consciousness, but be stage consciousness. Checking and attention. What's my stage at the moment? And is there any need for getting more intoxication and elevating the uh, the stage to Baba's as what Baba's looks at me? I mean that correction and has to be constantly be done in the remembrance of Baba, so that I'm always in a elevated stage and equal to Bab Dada. Uh, Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you, Ombai, for sharing. Yeah, very nice. So Baba says, yeah, like you rightly said, we have to be stage conscious. So there's going to be many questions coming all around, but we should not think why Baba said this, the day the destruction will take place. We should not have questions coming or emerging within us, which is actually leading to a doubtful intellect. Anyone else? Anyone else would like to share? And Baba also beautifully explained about, different importance of purity, and also three types of souls. The one, the crown quality souls and the cooperative souls, and the neck, the garland quality souls.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba, and thank you, Divine Family. And Baba said that you are confused with what, why, when, etc. in this unison. If someone is confused, then they will not satisfy others. So that I got the point. When we are supposed and confused with this lot of intellect is not clear, then there is a lot of question in mind. So how can we satisfy others? So that should be the clear intellect, the purity. And the purity is the qualification of Brahmin life. So that I got it. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you, Kalpesh Bhai. Yeah, very well said. Yeah, so we should not have any sort of a confusion again. Yeah. So when we are confused, right, we will not be able to clarify others' confusion or questions.
Today, Baba says in the Murli that if there is even a wrong propaganda being done, look at it from from a particular space that it is creating some kind of revelation. So while I was reflecting on this point, is everything that's happening negative, can one look at it from a positive angle and have that positive energy moving out.
Right, right.
Om Shanti, brother.
Oh, Om Shanti, Kirti sister, tell me.
Yeah, as rightly said by the brother, beginning 18th January, why it is special. So what all I could think of 18th January, I just put in the chat box. So many things. Like this is the 8th year after 1969, 1977. So what all Baba would have told the children in all these 8 years on 18th January and what the children would have gathered. But for me, I felt this is the only day when I'm close with my Pitashri. When Shiv Baba leaves us alone with our Brahma Baba, otherwise he always says, don't look at Brahma Baba, don't go through him, come directly to me. But this one day, Shiv Baba also knows that his wife is loved by the children. So he leaves the children and Pitashri alone. And so it's so beautiful, you can just go direct to Brahma Baba. And total power is today, as if everything Shiv Baba has said, okay, have a full day off with your children. And that's why I think this day is very special. But today in this, and so all the other things which Baba says, the crown, the ornament and all, I was thinking it's not, okay, arms means of Baba, but I was thinking about the head and the thing. Does Shiv Baba come here in between? Also in that suggestion which Baba has given about the confusion, I found there a little more of Shiv Baba in it more than my Brahma Baba, especially in this one thing when somebody rightly shared. So because if any people say wrong things, so that's going to be a wrong publicity. Like I was asking Baba, how can I go and tell others, why destruction has not come? Because we are not ready. So see, you still have a chance. Why don't you come down? Question number one, which Baba is saying, you can answer them like that. And Baba said, don't be afraid. Go away. Even if people say wrong things, they'll say, oh, aap bhi aur tayar nahi hua, to why worry? So jab tayar honge, we will see the world and all. So is that a wrong type of publicity? Then I had a question with Shiv Baba because I know these words are from Shiv Baba, that wrong words will put many others right. So I was churning on that. And how will the wrong words put many others right? And what is my role over here as a jewel or as a arms? How can there be revelation? It's not a confusion. It's just I want to know what is the path which I think Shiv Baba is here revealed in this paragraph. Just I wanted to churn on that. How can wrong words be put right? I know it's a positivity. So shall I allow the positivity to prevail on its own? Or what should my role be in this?
Yeah, I think my understanding is when we are clear, right, and when we have that complete faith, right, at the unshakable stage, and not even having the slightest thought or confusion about what Papa says or what Papa said about the distraction or anything other things, right? When I am clear, when I don't have anything, any doubt, then when I relate it to others, I am going to show that right in my words and when I share it with others. So there, I am actually revealing my faith there in what Papa said, right? So ultimately, I think it's about the faith how when we reveal it with others, because that shows how faithful you are. Others may pitch in and share.
Om Shanti. Wrong words, I think so. Every word has an energy. And when we are connected with Baba, then the positivity and the purity, positivity and the strength will automatically come. And when we say the wrong words, which our vibrations will go down. And then at that time, we are not connected with the Baba. So that I got, so I like to share. Om Shanti.
Yeah, agreed, brother. But just see what Baba says. Tell them because of you, destruction has not taken place. So he's putting the onus, he's saying, accept the onus. Because of you, destruction has not taken place. Again, he's saying that question and all which he's saying. He says the reason is because you also asked the big question and all. The question of faith doesn't come. I have faith, that's why I'm with you, Baba. But handling this at that time of that kind of publicity, well, if it was Brahma Baba himself, fine.
Yeah, destruction means the destruction of negative thoughts, negative actions, and negative belief. And what that negativity is the overall destruction. And overall, if our word is wrong, then how can become complete destruction? So that's true.
And just adding on, the destruction, we know that the complete destruction doesn't take place, right? Because it is mentioned in the Gita also. Destruction means it's not that the world will become empty one day, right? There's going to be some people will be living, but there's going to be destruction in terms of calamities and all that will be war, everything will be taking place where people will die in large number. That is also a destruction, but that doesn't mean that full destruction is taking where the globe is going to become empty without people. No, right? That is also is there.
Can I share one reflection, Vijay Bhai?
Yeah, go ahead,
When
please.
we use this word destruction, as Kalpesh Bhai has hinted towards it, that's a right direction. I mean, reflection that destruction is something, which can happen for the materialistic world, because soul can neither be created nor destroyed. It is eternal. So, when Baba speaks about destruction, it is destruction of the body, bodily relations, destruction of the matter, destruction of anything which is other than the soul consciousness has to be destroyed. Then only this complete revelation will happen through the soul, revelation of the Supreme Father, the Creator, the Director. He will get revealed through the actors. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Go ahead, Francis.
Om Shanti. What I feel that when Baba is talking about destruction, it is basically reconstruction. Because Baba says that स्थापना का कार्य और विनाश का कार्य दोनों साथ साथ होता है. So let us not take it as a destruction, being a negative word. Let us take it as a reconstruction. But the translation has been written as a destruction, as because it is vinas. विनाश itself tells that विकारों का नाश करना है, दुनिया का नाश नहीं करना है, विकारों का नाश करना है. There's the end of negativity. So what Baba talks about when he's talking about destruction. And in today's Murli, basically sometimes Baba is talking about the crown, the garland in the neck, and in the arms. That what type of child we are. Are we always are we always in the crown, or we sometimes become garland, or sometimes we become the arms? What I feel, we have to do such purusharth that we are always in a state when we are in the crown of Baba. But what happens in the initial state, and sometimes we become arms, that we are always Sayogi, but we are not yogi, not always yogi. Nobody can say that I am in a yogi state always. Even Brahma Baba used to say that kabhi kabhi yaad bhul jati hai. So sometimes we are in the state of alms, and when we do Purusharth, we reach that we become garland, and at the last, at the end, when we are really the karma tirtha sthiti, we are equal to Baba. We are in the crown of Baba. I think that as it is told that the state of Brahmins is not constant, that it changes. So sometimes we are in the arms, sometimes garland, and sometimes in the crown of Baba. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Bijit
Bye.
Bhai,
Yeah, go
Bijit
ahead.
Bhai, Bijit
Ji,
Bhai?
ji, yeah, ji, go ahead. Say
Yeah,
something.
no, I was just listening to the discussion, and again I went back to the Murli, because if you see very clearly over there, we know destruction is of the vices, we know destruction is of the five things and all. So, but very clearly, Baba is saying, what is that reply I give? Because what question are they asking? This is a question for why destruction has not yet taken place. So here very clearly, the others are asking to me about the world. But again, if you see, as I was just thinking, that wrong publicity, I just remember what I read in Brahma Baba's book, where he says the wrong type of publicity which was given to the Om Mandali, the wrong type of publicity which was given to Brahma Baba's role, how that really changed the concept later of the Om Mandali, how Baba was really glorified later, how his silence, his power of silence and all, and how that really brought benefit. I have a hint, maybe that what is Baba is saying over here, how Brahma Baba was revealed. If that wrong publicity was not there, there would be no awareness in the mind of the public, and they will not see the other part. So I thought, yes. And even here, Baba is saying, only this is a lesson for us. You don't become an upheaval. You don't allow destruction for you to say, oh, if I'm upheaval. If they find you silent, if they find you're not like Brahma Baba, that's fine. I think that is the part I like. Your upheaval will create upheaval for those who are not following the path of knowledge. Remain unshakable, speak with intoxication without fear. I think that's the lesson I'm going to take to how to change the words of the public. No royal doubt.
Very well. Yeah, very well said, sister. Yeah, thank you. So it's basically the upheaval of the oneself, right, within us, which is again, isn't it a doubtful, having doubt when is going to take place, when all sort of question emerging, right, and then having doubt.
Om
So
Shanti.
yeah, good.
Yeah, here again, Baba has emphasized on the stage rather than reacting to anyone's question, why, wow, what, or when will the destruction happen. One has to just maintain the state, be having utmost intoxication and utmost faith in oneself and the Babas and in Baba, and then that stage automatically serves and will satisfy others. Yeah, that's what Baba is trying to bring out in this Murli. Essence is to have to be stage consciousness and always look at my own self rather than looking at others, that why destruction is not happening. In fact, uh, I have to work on myself. Whether am I uh, have I attained the Kamati stage? Have I reached that stage where I'm always in the crown rather than shifting to heart or the arms? Uh, am I in a constant yogi state? So that checking has to keep going on, and that is enough for the soul to always feel that intoxication and be in the stage most of the time, in a stage elevated stage. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Mumbai. Yeah.
Brother,
And
there was one more thing. I like this: do not be afraid. Are you afraid to go to jail? There are two people who come in my mind. One, when Mama went to the court and stood in front of the judge and revealed what she wanted to say, she was not afraid to go to the jail and all. Secondly, I remember Vedanti Behan, when she went to in a graduate or postgraduate, she was asked a question: who is God of the Gita? She wrote there it was Parampita Shiva. Like they were not, the afraid was not there of what is the consequences. I remember the Indian patriots who used to love to go to the jail with the flag hands. I love that sentence.
right. Yeah.
Om
Right.
Shanti. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I wanted to add to the lines which I said earlier about destruction, that is basically reconstruction. And initially, sometimes we are arms of Baba, sometimes we become garland of Baba, and sometimes we reach the ground. To be in the state of a ground stage, that all the destruction within me has happened and all that reconstruction has also happened. That means the reconstruction within me has happened and I have reached to a state that is called equal to Baba. So, as was stated in today's Murli, that when will the destruction happen? As we are nullifying the negativities within, that is destruction is going on, and as we are accepting the positivity, that means construction is going on. This destruction and construction is being a regular process in the Brahmin life, the Purushartha of we Brahmins. And as we do it, the destruction happens and the construction is on. So as we are following the Srimad to the fullest extent, that means in that process, the destruction happens automatically and construction also happens automatically. So what Baba says that whether destruction has happened, it is due to you only. The onus goes to you, that whether the destruction within has happened and whether the construction has happened or not. So basically, this is an inward process, inside process. It's not that the outside world, तूफान आ जाएगा ये सब खत्म हो जाएंगे. Basically, it's the inward thing. The destruction within us has happened, and the construction has also happened. And we reach to a stage of Ayodhya. There is no fight within. That means all the construction has happened. And as we reach to the state of Ayodhya, Ayodhya is the place where Lord Rama, Bhagwan वहाँ आ जाते हैं. That means when you reach to a state of Ayodhya, that means you are in as equal to Baba, that Baba comes there automatically and you become the gem of Baba, become the crown of Baba. That means the last stage and the final stage, that when all the destruction happens and construction happens, you become the jewel of the crown, that what is required to be. And what our basically effort is to be, that this destruction process within should have happened. So due to that, only Baba says, the destruction has not happened. It is due to you only. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baiji, for the wonderful sharing. Yeah. So, with the interest of time, we'll move on to meditation. Just one more thing about the distraction. So, I also heard this distraction happens at different times for different people, just like in some of the Murli Baba mentioned, especially in Sakar Murli, you might have heard that the Karmadi stages is different time for it, different people. So it doesn't happen, at one time for all. Similarly, distraction is also at different times for different people. And I also remembered once in a class, a senior sister shared this, that when a VIP was asked to a senior sister, it seems, when is the destruction is going to take place? And immediately the senior sister replied, I don't know, because we Brahma Kumaris don't work towards, and we don't know when the destruction is going to take place, because we work towards construction. We don't work for the destruction. We are Shiv Shakti Pandav Sena army who are instrument to create a new world. So our work is to create a new Satyug world, a true world. Okay, and if you want to know the date of destruction, you better go and ask George W. Bush, or at the time I think it was him who was the U.S. president and the Russian president, it seems. So we work towards construction, not destruction. All right. So with that,
Meditation, Bijit, we have an announcement for this Sunday masterclass. This class is going to be taken by Brother Tim from Australia, and the subject of masterclass is Join in Spiritual Happiness. I'm just sharing the flyer. It's JOYN, Join Spiritual Happiness. What we mean here is have the joy of joining in spiritual happiness. So we invite each one of you to participate and also invite other brothers sisters to be a part of the session.
thank you.
We can move on to meditation.
Yeah, thank you, Rakiban. So let us sit in silence and experience Baptada's company. Today we know it is 18th January, so Baba will have an eye on us. And we can take special power from Baptada, because Baba is give extra support on the day of 18th January. Taking all the power from Baba, all the doubts, all the upheaval, all the questions is getting cleared within myself. And I'm clear about my stage, a stable stage, unshakable stage, immovable stage. Om Shanti. Over to you, Rakita.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Thank you, Bijit Bhai. And being in the intoxication of the experience of the 18th January, let's have a joyous, intoxicated day. And we meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.